Lunchtime in the Chevy with your boy. I must admit, we are pretty loaded. Pretty loaded. I like to do lunchtime in the Chevy because, and I guess in most of the new 2019 Chevys, I don't know about the Chevys of late, but they have Wi-Fi in them. Mine has Wi-Fi, and the connection is just stellar. It's very stellar. I think I probably can upload a video from my phone in here, but I must admit, we are pretty loaded. We loaded. And what's going on, Cool Cat? What it do, man? What's up? What's going on, Shockwave? Giovanni, what up? Snoop Eagles Nation, what's good with you? You already know, Chef Life, what's going on? Novaloso, what's up, man? How y'all feeling? Wednesday vibes, you know what I mean? Lunchtime in the Chevy. What's good? Little Brunson, I was one of the ones who messaged you on Twitter about Madden. Yeah, I think I respond to your I respond to all the messages I got about Madden. What's going on, number 9? What up? You need that wrench? Say no more. Take that. Like Diddy. But yo, we loaded, man. We loaded. And quite frankly, I think it got a lot of people upset. This is the facts of the matter. This the nature of the beast. Who's that? Desert Eagle? What's going on, Desert Eagle? Is that the real Desert Eagle? And why don't he have a wrench? You know what I mean? But listen, we loaded, and a lot of people mad, man. Hey, I appreciate your donation, bruh. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Lil John, man. As always, man. You always been a huge supporter of mine, man. I appreciate you, man. A lot of people mad. I'm looking at videos and I'm looking at excuses by people. Listen, why would we not talk about what's going on? I ain't hear no word on Clowney yet, but you know what I mean? We're going to talk about it. Why would we not talk about what's going on within the division right now? Especially when one of the teams in the division that had the biggest mouth all off season, besides us, was the Dallas Cowboys, and they seem to be crumbling right before our eyes. So let me get this straight, Simus. I saw your live stream, Simus. Let me get this straight. You don't want us to talk about it. You don't want us to talk about it. It's like this what it reminds me of right now, the Dallas Cowboys situation. It reminds me of somebody who got caught doing something embarrassing and they hate when it gets mentioned. No, we gotta talk. We gotta talk about y'all, man. We gotta talk about it. I mean, we have to talk about this. It's actually laughable. It's laughable. I mean, so this is the excuse and this is the narrative that they want to run with right now. This is the narrative. The narrative is this. We talk about the Cowboys too much. What in the hell make you think that we're not about to talk about what's going on with Ezekiel Elliott? God forbid if Carson Wentz held out how much. Tell me about it, Fitness Cheat Code. What make y'all think that we would not talk about this? What makes y'all think that we ain't going to talk about this? We going to talk about this as much as we going to talk about us being loaded. Quite frankly, I know I am. I know I'm not about to cut y'all no slack. Can I get a wrench? You already know, man. I'm not about to cut y'all no slack. Y'all wouldn't cut us no slack. You know what I mean? And it's accurate news. It's accurate news. And you know, hey, meet the Mets, man. You already know. Hey, Mets, get that Madden, Mets. I'm going to blow you out, Mets. We probably do this on Twitch. I want everybody to see this because you be putting in work. I think this could be a heavyweight fight, man. Thank you for the donation, though, Mets. But listen, at the end of the day, they get on camera. They looking sad like lost puppies right now. And I feel like I'm overqualified to talk about the debacle that's happening in Dallas. Because I said it was going to happen. I said Ezekiel Elliott was going to hold out. I said it. I damn near Nostradamus the situation. I damn near predicted it. So if there's one person that, listen, and I got the video still up. I put the link in the other video. What's going on, Gang Green? How you feeling? If it's anybody that's qualified to talk about what I said was going to happen, that's me. That's me. Nobody else talked about a potential holdout situation with Ezekiel Elliott. Nobody else. The video only 7 months old. I talked about it. And I'm going to talk about it now that it came true. It's like me saying the Eagles going to win the Super Bowl, which I said in 2017, and not talking about it after it happened. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. Do I believe a deal will get done? Do I believe he'll play? I absolutely do believe he'll play. And that's going to be the time where you see the videos flooding in from these content creators that represent the Dallas Cowboys about, oh, we were so hyped because they thought we was holding out. Listen, we're not happy about the holdout. We're happy about the dysfunction, man. We're happy about the dysfunction. Why do you think people watch Love and Hip Hop New York? For the dysfunction. We watching Love and Hip Hop Dallas. For the dysfunction. It's entertaining. Everything running smooth. Everything running smooth in our camp right now. Cohesion is being built. Camaraderie is being built. You know what I'm saying? Everything running smooth. Ofer, what's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I really feel like that the chemistry is there. Psychologically, we there. And on paper, we're there. We are loaded. We loaded. We loaded, man. We loaded, man. And I can't wait. I can't wait. What is kickoff, like 30-something days away or something like that? I don't know, but I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I can't wait, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. I can't wait. We almost into August. It's like a month countdown now at this point, man. It's literally like a month countdown, man. And it's like we're gonna make an example out of the Redskins. There's gonna be a lot of people, you know what I mean? Just the fact that Zeke doing that is causing tension in the organization. That's the point. That's the point. That's the point. You gonna stream games, man? No, I can't. No, I don't. I'm not a game streaming guy. Like it's against YouTube rules to actually have your TV looking at the game. Like what I have done before is I was actually at a physical game and I streamed like parts of the warm up and stuff like that. But I'd be too in the game personally to like stream a game. It's a lot of cursing and stuff like that going on. A lot of yak getting poured because we do a lot of winning. I'd be into it too much to stream the game and still maintain my professional integrity. So I can get, you know what? I can get somebody to film me watching the game. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, streaming the game is not really my thing, man. You see the rankings I sent you on Insta? I didn't see him. I'm gonna check. I think I did see that actually. I'm not worried about the Giants, man. The Giants fans already know what it is. The Giants fans was only chirping because they wanted to be relevant. You know what I'm saying? They was only chirping because they did something to talk about. One Giant rebuttal, one of the Giants content creators I follow, he's just basically to the point to where he's saying anything. Talking about Dave Gettleman is a winner. I mean, come on, bro. Come on. What has he won? What has he won? What has he won? Ain't that the dude that let go of Odell Beckham? Like, I don't understand what these people talking about. I don't care how you cut the cake or whatever. You're not supposed to trade Odell Beckham. You're supposed to make him happy. Everybody on our team is happy. Contracts are being fulfilled. We're looking good in practice. Everybody's happy. Deshaun Jackson not coming here looking for an extension. We got a veteran receiver who's been paid time and time again in Deshaun Jackson. He's just coming to look for a Super Bowl. He's not looking to be the man. Jordan Howard is looking to make himself marketable, but he's looking to fit into something that's going to boost his resume. Super Bowl predictions, Eagles. I got the Eagles and the Chiefs. I really think it's going to be like the Eagles and the Chiefs or the Eagles and 56, 31, and 9. Thank you for your donation, one rebuttal, but that means nothing to me, man. That means your whole history of playing the Philadelphia Eagles means absolutely nothing to me. If that's what that was. You guys losing your mind. You out there talking about Gettleman. I don't get it. I don't get y'all angle no more, man. I don't get y'all angle, man. And you know, I feel like at times I really feel like that I am public enemy number one when it comes to Eagles content creation. Everybody got to come see me with their disrespect, and then they got to leave with the egg on their face. They all got to do it. That's the protocol for YouTube right now. You got to come see me. I got a hard time looking for dollars. Like, listen. When Dallas Cowboys make their video, you see that tear. It's like a little piece of crust. It almost look like crust. It's a tear. It's a tear. Now I got a certain level of respect for Simon. Simon knows that. But in that live stream, it was 50 minutes long. I saw a tear. I saw just a twinkle. Don't you know how? I'm trying to think how you get that tear. Don't you know how if you don't blink and the air dry your eye out, and then your brain tells your eye, listen, we need to get moisture, and you get that tear. That tear. When they say Zeke name, their voice is cracking now. But remember who told you he was going to hold out? I just came for the credit. I don't care how the story ends. I told you it was going to come to this. Brunson, Wentz has been spreading the ball over, spreading it like mayonnaise, bro. 10 to Ertz, 9 to Jackson, 10 to Aguilar, 8 to Arcega-Whiteside, and 10 to both Ertz and Goddard. But listen, on a more positive note, while we're talking about Arcega-Whiteside was getting first-team reps in the red zone. I'm glad that they are using him the way that I would like to see him used, according to some of the whiteboard segments that, you know, I've been putting out. Arcega-Whiteside, Alshon Jeffrey, you know what I mean? Your 2 tight ends, Jordan Howard in the red zone, you're getting a touchdown. I'll be disappointed if that drive starts at the 10-yard line with that personnel and you don't come up with a touchdown in that situation. That's why I'm saying the offensive play callers, they got their work cut out for them. Do you count the championship that y'all won before the Super Bowl? Yes, I do. The Philadelphia Eagles are 4-time world champions. Of course I do. A world championship and a Super Bowl is the same thing. I don't care what era it came in. Nobody's gonna take that away from us. Arcega-Whiteside is a great receiver. I agree. Lord Brunson, which Eagles games are you attending this season? I'm going to be in Atlanta for week 2. Eagles against the Falcons. I'm going to be in Philadelphia for the Eagles against the Patriots. I'm definitely going to the Eagles against the Redskins in Washington, D.C. And my other home game I'm going to, I don't know yet. Bro, you got to hear this. What you talking about, EDP? EDP in the building. EDP, what I got to hear? You could either text it to me or, you know. But look, I just want y'all to pay close attention to the voices of these Dallas Cowboys fans. Just the voices now. The message ain't going to change. The message ain't going to change. They have changed so much over the course of the last week and a half that now they start to think that they don't need Zeke. Eric Mangini said 2 or 3 seasons Wentz has been starting. He's had a losing record. Eric Mangini is what? 2 out of 3 seasons Wentz has been starting. He had a losing record. That's true. He was 7-9 in his rookie season. We got the first seed in his second season. And if you want to just count what Wentz did in the 3rd season, I guess it's true. But I guess he's not counting overall what the team did. Because to me, you got to count what the team did. Eric Mangini is a lifelong loser. Thank you, Kirsten. To me, you got to count what the team did. The team finished with a winning record 2 seasons in a row. Numbers don't lie. You going to watch preseason, Lord? Absolutely. I can't wait, actually. I swear they forgot who Wentz was. It's over, bro. They did forget who Wentz was. And you know the craziest narrative? The craziest narrative is this. That Wentz has never completed a full season. People act like the 2016 season didn't count. He started 16 games and played in 16 games in 2016. So a lot of people actually think that Wentz never completed a full season. Come on, the dude had a blown knee. He had ACL. He had an ACL injury, dog. Are you kidding me? He had an ACL injury. He only played 8 less games than Dak Prescott. If you tear your ACL in the beginning of the season, you're done for the entire season. You know what I'm saying? He tore his at the end of the season, had a couple weeks before the playoffs. He was able to, get himself together. Come on, he was up walking by the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? That's just the hate, man. That's the hate they give, bruh. The hate they give. But anyway, when you look at some of these Dallas Cowboys content creator videos, listen to the voice. Because the message is the same. Back to what I was saying, the message is entirely the same. They are acting like they don't need Zeke. They acting like blah, blah, blah. Alfred Morris this. But listen to the tone. It's completely different. Now they got a little more humility about themselves because the possibility of Zeke not playing for them, especially when Jerry Jones keep putting his foot in his mouth, and you know what I mean? The possibility of that happening is really forcing these guys to calm down. And I love it. I actually love it. Now all of a sudden TMZ come out with a story. Y'all heard the story. TMZ come out with the story. Ezekiel Elliott was in a car crash. Dallas Cowboys tried to cover it up. So if only Zeke and the Cowboys knew of said car crash, who do you think leaked the information? I think the Dallas Cowboys leaked the story and told TMZ, hey, run the story. Because this is what the story does. The story makes Zeke look bad. So if you could make Zeke look bad right now, you could kind of justify why you won't want to pay him right now. You know what I mean? It's business tactics. You know what I mean? It's business tactics, but the business tactics that they do, what's going on, Natasha? The business tactics that they are deciding to display right now is just the reason why Zeke is in Cabo. Who you got winning in the Falcons and the Broncos game? The Falcons and the Broncos game? Preseason? I don't know. Falcons and the Broncos. Brunson, I'm listening to you and 94.1 at the same time. Hey, man, that's what's up. Skip is now disrespecting Jason Peters and the Birds. I mean, Skip is crying out for help. Skip is the leader. Skip is the leader of the Dallas Cowboys fan base, bro. He's the leader of the Dallas Cowboys fan base. So Skip has to do this. Disrespect Jason Peters? How? How you gonna disrespect Jason Peters? How? You can't. It's a future Hall of Famer. There's nothing you could say. Nothing you could say. Skip is a clown. Skip should be trying to disrespect the reason why the best running back in the game ain't getting paid. You know what I mean? This is what we gonna start doing from now on. Hashtag Zeke and Cabo. We don't gotta explain ourselves to nobody. Hashtag Zeke and Cabo. I can listen to this all day. Marcus Walls, man, I appreciate the donation, brother. So, Lord Brunson, are you saying no team can win without their best player? If that's the case, Wentz isn't your best player. That's what I said. That's not what I said. You can't win a Super Bowl without your best player. You can't win a Super Bowl without your best player. The Dallas Cowboys cannot win a Super Bowl without Ezekiel Elliott, and the Philadelphia Eagles cannot win a Super Bowl without Carson Wentz. Now, if you want to say, oh, the Philadelphia Eagles did win a Super Bowl without Carson Wentz, well, you're talking about a guy who was in his second year of his career. I'm one of the Eagles fans that firmly believe that if Carson Wentz didn't get hurt, we probably still wouldn't have a ring. Nick Foles had something that Carson Wentz didn't have at that time, and that was experience. Carson Wentz was balling off pure talent. He almost had an MVP season off pure talent. Mahomes had an MVP season off pure talent. But when it came to the playoffs, experience is what hindered them from getting to the Lombardi. Dallas is in a lose-lose situation. Either they let go Zeke or pay max money on a dude with off-the-field issues. I mean, if you pay Zeke, how everybody else going to feel about that? You know, the Dallas Cowboys are famous for, you know, paying dudes who just got finished beating on a wife, or paying dudes who were in a hotel room with illegal substances. Dallas Cowboys are really, really, really good at doing that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So listen, they tried to cover up the car accident so he could play in a playoff game that they lost. He tried to cover up a car crash. The other dude that Zeke hit had injuries. You know what I'm saying? So think about it like this. If that car crash gets reported, Ezekiel Elliott don't play. Not because of the car crash, because the car crash was so severe that both vehicles were wedged together. Now, this is allegedly. Now, if both vehicles were wedged together, then don't that mean somebody might be in the concussion protocol? So to avoid him being into the concussion protocol, you know what they do? They finagle it, throw it under the rug. What if Philly came in and scooped up Ezekiel Elliott and traded Jalen Mills and Sanders in the first and third round pick? That'd be big time. That'd be big time. But that'd be big time, EDP. That'll just be crazy. That'd be crazy. You know what I mean? Look at it. I know a lot of Dallas Cowboys fans is watching. Look at it from this perspective. Now, what if Zeke was in that car accident and the fact that they didn't report it? Zeke had a TBI, traumatic brain injury. That's what we call it for all my former military dudes. And Zeke had a TBI. So instead of doing a proper protocol for somebody that had been in a car accident that bad, they get neck braces and all that stuff if you're a regular person. And Zeke go out there and play and collapse because the whole time his brain is leaking fluid because the Dallas Cowboys didn't want to report this incident. They'll be facing a bigger lawsuit than $20 million right now. You know what I mean? I think they put Zeke's life at danger. And I think Zeke got a case with that. Now, you didn't report my accident. You put my life in danger for the sake of a playoff game, and you not going to pay me? But the Dallas Cowboys also got a case. You get in too much trouble. That's why we're not going to pay you. So it's a catch-22. They're at odds. How you going to tell somebody who if Zeke ain't get suspended, he would have led the league in rushing for 3 straight years? How you going to tell somebody like that they can't get paid? But hey, he ain't on my team. Malcolm Jenkins, Lane Johnson, Brandon Brooks, Jason Peters got snubbed. I mean, Jason Peters ain't really get snubbed. Jason Peters had a down year. I think Malcolm Jenkins got snubbed. He played every snap on defense last year. Lane Johnson damn sure got snubbed. I mean, that's what they do. They snub people. What's going on, EDP? You said you got a question? NFC East fans laughed at our preseason last year. They sure did, because we didn't score against the Browns in preseason last year. Everybody made videos and made a big idea of that. Now, us talking about the Dallas Cowboys meltdown is too much. It's too much. I don't want to see nobody getting on the camera crying about us talking about the obvious. That little tear, that little crust they got coming out the eye right now. Cry me a river, dog. Cry me a river. We didn't cry when y'all made the jokes about us not having rings. Cry me a river. Write a letter to Jerry Jones, because Eagles fans don't want to hear you crying, man. And that's just the facts of the matter, bro. Write a letter to Jerry Jones. We don't want to hear you crying. We don't want to hear you reaching. Like, we don't want to hear it. Did the Browns make the playoffs last year? No. The dog, if you can find that game and the outcome of that game, the Browns were damn near about to throw confetti in the stadium for not letting the defending Super Bowl champion score in preseason. Today, your birthday, EDP #1 fan, man. Happy birthday to you, man. I am sub from EDP. He's not that funny in my opinion. Well, I mean, listen. EDP, my guy, so I'm not going to take any EDP slander. You could sub and you could unsubscribe to whoever you want to unsubscribe and sub to. That's your prerogative. But it's not going to be no slander in here to my guy. Period. Lane Johnson being high on Andre Dillard is great. I mean, everybody, you got to be high on Andre Dillard. But I think Kirsten told me this, that Jordan, what is his name? Jordan Mailata. Jordan Mailata is getting dismantled. He's getting dismantled in practice. The big rugby player that we picked up, he is getting dismantled in practice. And he might be done. He might be holding up a roster spot that we may need to be open. He might be holding up a roster spot that we ain't got time to be letting be held up. I mean, he's 6'8". I mean, I guess he a good punching bag for the defensive pass rushers at this point. But we don't need a punching bag. We need somebody that's going to, show us something. You know what I'm saying? We need somebody that's going to show they want to start. Laura Brunson, do you think Daniel Jones will be better than Sam Darnold? No. Daniel Jones will be out of the NFL in 4 years. 5 years, probably. He'll float around until his rookie contract is up and he'll be gone. Wentz's knee is going to get taken out by week 7. See, you a hater, Tuna Man NYC. You what I call a classic hater. A classic hater. You know what I mean? So, you're a hater. Look at a couple of the contractors I work with, they going back to lunch. Going back to work. They just came back from lunch. But dude, these contractors I work with have unlimited knowledge about a lot of stuff, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. $225,000 a year. That's $500,000 walking into the building I work in right now. Yeah, right. Your name Tuna Man. If Foles has the experience in the playoffs, what makes us Eagles fans think that Philly is going to go far in the playoffs with Wentz? Wentz still has no experience. Wentz has no playoff experience, but I believe that Wentz has dumbed it down, EDP, to it just being a game. I think Wentz is going to approach it with just being a game. You got to wish injury on Wentz because your team... Exactly, Desert Eagle. Exactly. Lil Brunson getting back at us with the back at you. I appreciate your grind. I am out. My network job is trash later. All right, bro. You know what I mean? Truman NYC. 1 trophy with bird poop and Andy Reid's son prescription pills in locker room and locker number 65. Truman, you a clown, man. You a clown, man. You a real clown. Nobody, don't mute him. Don't block him. Don't mute. Yeah, later, so, oh, yeah, you better run. You better run. I was going to cut a bone out your ass, man. You better run. Got to start somewhere. He'll have playoff experience this year. I believe listen, this is what I think is going to happen. And y'all know I have a knack for being right. I'm trying to tell you, man, if all the things I predicted, I'm about to make a list of it. I don't even want to toot my own horn like that, bro. And it's all on camera still. This is what's about to happen. By the end of this season, Carson Wentz is going to have more playoff wins than Dak Prescott. Yeah, people act like Dak Prescott got 10 playoff wins. Carson Wentz is going to have more playoff wins than Dak Prescott by the end of this season. Mark my words. Because it only take one to tie him. He's going to have more playoff wins than Dak Prescott because the Cowboys not making the playoffs and Carson Wentz is going to win at least 2 playoff games. At least 2 playoff games. Of course he was afraid. I hate the Cowboys and Giants, but I would never wish an injury on someone. That's all I could do is wish injury. That's all I could do is wish injury, man. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I'm about to go back in here to work, man. I've been sitting in my car literally for 24 minutes. I could have been getting something to eat, but I'd rather get full off the love I get from you guys, man. That was so cheesy. It was off the top of the head though. Yo, but yes, official video coming later, man. You already know what it is, man. Make sure you like, make sure you like, subscribe, all that stuff, man. Tell your brother to subscribe, tell your auntie, tell everybody to subscribe, you know what I mean? And yeah, enjoy. See, look, everybody coming back from lunch, man. Everybody coming back from lunch, man. One of the sergeants I work with. All right, man. I'm gonna get with y'all, man.